Hello, everybody. Welcome. So, welcome to the channel. I'm sure gamer. So, this is going to be a weird video for me to make because I don't usually make videos like this. Usually, like live streaming or make little content, but I felt the need to make a video like this where I'm talking about this game, and it's strange because it's like I have found my forever game. If that makes sense. I'm in a time now, in my age where I just really wish there was that one game that I could just play and that's it. And this is it. It's Star Citizen. I've been gaming since Atari. I played everything there is, all the systems, PC, console, and I've always had a love for sci-fi. Ever since Star Trek Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Babylon 5, Battlestar Galactica, Stargate Atlantis. You name it, Firefly. I always love sci-fi, and I always wanted a sci-fi game that I could really, really get into. Uh, it was the only game that really, the only type of genre that I'm like, nothing really hit the mark. And then my brother decides, hey, you should play Star Citizen with me. And I thought, oh wait, Star Citizen. I remember the Kickstarter a long time ago. All the bad press behind it. Excuse me. And I'm like, is that even playable? Because I tried keeping up with it, but I saw the amount. I'm like, oh, you have to spend money on the ships, your own money, and it's just like it's gonna be impossible for me. If not, I probably would have pledged. But at that time, remember, I just didn't have the money to really get into something like that. And I was just like, no, it's $45, and then you could just fly with me in my ship. And I'm like, all right, figure, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. I know, I'll give anything a shot. Plus, I'm playing with one of my brothers, and it'll be fun. So I was like, all right. So he's like, so yeah. So I told him, hey, I'm gonna get the game. He's like, okay, hold on, wait. He talked me the process, like, okay, this is where you go. Put this referral code here. Um, and I remember spending 2 days trying to get the game to work because Windows. I had to enable something on Windows, and that was it. It was just a click, and then the game worked. And I remember when he got on Discord, he was so happy. That yeah, he ran to come pick me up in New Babbage. And I remember within, I will say, 3.5 minutes of me playing, I fell through an elevator and died. You know, his friends were all laughing. They're all like, "Welcome to Star Citizen," and I was like, "What the?" And he's like, "Just give it a shot. Give it a shot." I said, "No, dude, I'm gonna play with you. Don't worry about it." You know. So I played a lot of early access games, beating betas. So I get it. I get it. So it's all right, no problem. So, load up again, run, he comes, picks me up in the med bay. Uh, it's all right. All right. I say, finally make it to his hangar. And he says, I want to call my ship. And I was all right, cool. Call your ship. Call your ship. And then he's got a paladin, I believe. Yes, it's the paladin. And then it comes up. And I remember when I saw it, I was just like, "Oh my god, what is this?" And he's like, "How do you get in? What button do you do to get in?" He's like, "Button. So you got to get the ramp." And I'm like, "What are you talking about ramp?" He's like, "No, you have to go inside the ship, walk all the way up to the cockpit, sit in the chair, and then take control." Excuse me. And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yes." And then I was like, "No, no, no. Are you serious?" It's like everything's to scale. As I was walking, ship just get bigger, bigger. I'm like, "There's distance. There's," and I'm like, "Oh my god, this is what I wanted No Man's Sky to be." I remember thinking, we got on the ship. He gave me a tour of his ship. I was at working locker. You put stuff in there. There's a weapons rack on there soon. We'll be able to put our armor on this stuff right here. So he's all excited on there looking at the controls. Like, don't touch anything. And it's like, "What do you mean?" It's like the control in front of you actually does things, and I'm like, "Oh my god, really?" Yes, it actually does some buttons do things, and I was like, "Ooh." I was like, "This is insane." Yeah. So I got to play with him, fly around, met some of his friends in the org that I'm now a part of, and I remember, it was, shout out Devo. He, he's like, "Hey, so you're brand new?" It's like, "Yeah." It's like, "Do you have time?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have time. I have time. Yeah, but I'm playing. This is my playtime." It's like, let me." Like, "Come with me." So I was like, "Yeah." He gave me a tour of Star Citizen. He took me to New Babbage, flying around so I could see the sights and stuff on it. I was just amazed and awestruck. And there was a sunset, and he's like, "Wait, there's a sunset right here." It's like in the clouds, and I was like, "What the?" He's like, "This is why we come back. This is the true Star Citizen experience." And I was like, "This is this is crazy." We're landing, we're touching grass and stuff on it. We went to Area 18. It's amazing. He said, "Let me take you left ski." Went through the wormhole, and I was just like, I was like, thinking, this game's not supposed to be possible in my life. Yeah, I never thought this would be a game that I would ever see. Like the game that I've always wanted. And maybe this is something to do with generational, my age, but this is the game that I always wanted. A game that kind of blends so many things together. When would they have or you're like, oh, we have a ranger unit, we have the industrial unit. I was like, and they take it so serious, but in a fun way. So yeah, I go with the rangers. We do FPS, and I'm like, there's FPS, there's actual FPS. It's like more like akin to Battlefield. There's no sliding like crazy, and so we go and do that. Yes, a little janky and stuff on it, but I'm like, I can see it. I could see it. You know, vehicle combat. There's and then there's space combat, and I'm just like, there's so much to do here already. Yes, there's the problems, but then I see it. Like it's like I see it. I close my eyes and I'm like, if it's if more things were to work out, this could very well be like greatest game ever created. It's gonna redefine what a AAA game is. Like I can't see any other game the same way anymore because everything just pales in comparison. Everything's like a downgrade, if that makes sense. So it's like, yeah, it's the only game I want to play because everything else seems dull. Like, wait a minute, if they can do this, what about all these other companies that have the actual capital? You know, GTA 6 been developing probably like I think 10 years. They have over what is it? 8,000 developers that work for Rockstar. And and it's only one map. And sorry, over $1 billion, and I think they're going to cross over the $1 billion on their game as well. And the scale is minuscule. It's just one map. And I talk about Sky, Elder Scrolls 6, but billions of dollars that company has, and how small everything is. So small. It takes small companies with big ideas like No Man's Sky. They did a great job. I didn't really like the game, but they did their thing, you know. And yeah, but Star Citizen is a different beast. Like I can't unsee what I saw, and I can't see myself playing the other game. And especially now, uh, crafting is coming. Everything's moving along. Squadron 42 is coming. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, no, it's like it's time for me to just decide. And yeah, so it's like I've decided. Yeah, this is going to be my game. This is It's gonna be my game regardless. I can't play anything else. Nothing else interests me uh, because everything else is not up to par. Strange, very strange. This is supposed to be a scam, and I don't see the scam. The pricing model, whatever. That's how they make the money. Hey, the game's got to be made. People got to be paid. It's a company. I don't care because having somebody who has the ability to buy a capital ship doesn't detract me from going out in my golem and mining, which I love to do, or taking the vultures salvaging, or doing small cargo runs. I just it doesn't affect me at all. I'm glad they do it because the game's being it's being funded. So I'm glad they do it. I think that's why a lot of them, yeah, they're like, hey, I've spoken to people that own every single game, every single ship. They bought all of them. So yeah, I just want, yeah, when 1.0 releases, I just want to, if you guys need anything, let me know. Hey, you starting with just one ship? Let me know. You want, you need a mall? I'll be like, here we go. Go take it out and do salvaging. Bring it back, whatever. Don't care. That's what they want to do when they're in the work. Like, oh, hey, you need a salvager? Go buy one. Here's my loaner. Here's a loaner. Here's a loaner. Go salvage. Go make some money and buy your own. That's what it's crazy. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. They're in the order like, no, take my shit. Buy it. Here, go have fun. Like the community too. Community is great. It's awesome. The people that I play with, because they're my age. You know, fine, they're my age. The people that my age that have the same experiences that they're saying the same thing. They probably talk about Babylon 5, Star Trek, Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Stargate, Stargate Atlantis, Firefly. It's like they come from the Wind Commander. Wind Commander. You know, it's like they like, yeah, I remember this feels like old school EverQuest, community and stuff, MMOs like getting together. EverQuest. Before WoW, Ultima Online, it's like it's I could talk about it, but if you weren't there, so if you know. But yeah, it's just I found my game and it's exciting. Only thing I could hope is that this game launches, that this game finishes, that they don't go under. Because if they do, I don't know if they were to just say after crafting, we're not going to add anything else to it, just a three system, and only polish it up and make it work, nothing else. This would be the greatest game ever created. If that's all they don't add anything else to it. This is the greatest game ever created, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited to finally find the game that I thought I would never see in my lifetime, and I'm currently playing it. I'm playing it. Me and my brothers are together, jump on ships. It's I'm excited. I'm happy, which is why this is my game. This is going to be my game, regardless of what anybody else says. Regardless of I don't because thankfully for me, I don't need this channel to grow. I don't need to make money from it. So I'm happy that I can make that jump, and that's what I'm going to do. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your past experiences. Let me know what you think about Star Citizen. And yeah, hope I see you in the verse. Hope I see you in my lives. And see you guys next time.